If you are interested in starting your own podcast, we use Buzzsprout because it is simple and easy to use. Buzzsprout can get your show listed on every major platform while giving you the resources for a great podcast website, audio players that can drop into other websites, detailed analytics to see how people are listening to your podcast, and tools to promote your episodes. Podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners, and that is why over 100,000 podcasters are already subscribed to Buzzsprout to get their message out to the world. Following the link in our episode descriptions lets Buzzsprout know that we sent you. So in return, you will receive a $20 Amazon gift card from Buzzsprout while signing up for a paid plan. Most importantly, every subscription through our link is always appreciated and helps support our show so we can continue delivering the quality content that you guys listen to. That being said, back to the show.
Hey guys, it's me, Andrew.
Me, Joe.
And we're here to let you know that you're listening to one of the CBJ Vault episodes. This momentous occasion, big episode 69. We wanted to cook something special up for you guys. And it turns out we just cooked it a long time ago. So, put these in your microwave, heat up these leftovers. They're going to be fantastic. This is an episode with us and Juan. Friend of the pod if you listen to the other Juan episodes. And just kind of a disclaimer here. This is not our normal format. This is just three dudes having a good time. And I hope you enjoy the hijinks and goofiness that ensues.
Great way to describe it. Definitely a little more unorthodox than our usual stuff. So if you're looking for one of our normal episodes, this is not that, but it is definitely fun. So we hope you enjoy.
What's up?
Tostada Supreme.
Tostada with beans. Tostadas with the sour cream.
Dinner.
I bet you're going to have to... Can you turn up the sensitivity on the mic?
This thing should be pretty sensitive.
Yeah, I think it's all the way up.
Okay. Well, the audio
Is it spread all the way around?
The audio wave doesn't look as large as the one that Joe recorded. All right, pause it. Let's...
Testing.
Testes.
Did they drop? Let's just riff here.
Oh, we just going?
This is the cold intro, motherfucker. Literally, I'm freezing my balls off in this garage.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly. But you know what? I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah.
All right. Are we really just riffing right now?
Yeah. Maybe you can cut some shit from this.
Outtakes.
Yeah. The mic actually seems to be working better.
I hope it's working better. Well, this will be a good test run then.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what we're going to do with this. I don't even know what comic question to come up with first. I'm fucking absent-minded. I'm just ready to react. I'm not very proactive. That's how I was last time. Joe was just like trying to lead the charge and I was just out here goofing.
That's all right.
It was so funny because I could just tell in the moment he was not pumped. And then, because especially over Zoom, I was just like, oh boy. Yeah, I just saw that I lost him, but then I was like, I can't kill the bit. I gotta commit. So I just kept going. Superman, can he bite through corn? I was just like...
I don't know. That's a tough battle.
I mean, think about if you did that. It would be so probably painful to try and bite through a whole corn cob.
Yeah.
Just going front in. Yeah. There's no possible way. Superman could.
He probably wants to.
You know what?
Okay, here's a comic book question that came to me the other day.
All right.
I was looking at the Krypton Chronicles miniseries.
Okay. And
either that or some random issue of action. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There was a picture of Kandor.
Yeah.
And Kandor exists on Earth. I don't know much about it. Are all
it's a bottled city, dog.
I know that.
It's chilling in the
and
fortress.
It's from Krypton.
Yes.
But are they all mini super people?
Well, technically, if they were under our sun, yes. But they're inside the Fortress of Solitude, so I don't know if they see our sunlight. I don't know what they do for sun.
Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
Because they're so small,
Superman is
inside.
Superman exists in the fortress. The Fortress.
The Wheel
of
Fortune. Yes. No. Yeah. I don't know. I guess they're super people, but if they're super people, why wouldn't they get out?
That's what I'm asking.
I'm pretty sure they're not super people.
What's going on in that bottle?
I feel like if they got out, they'd be super people, but I feel like if they're in there, they're not.
Does Superman keep them captive?
I mean, technically, it's they don't have a say in the thing. They can't get out and move the bottle. I Imagine they just like wash up on a shore. And the Candors tour through India. It's like, what? It's a moving city in a bottle. And now with us, our other host, Joe Zonka.
No,
Hey.
give us an opening.
Good to join you, boys.
Now, we were just talking about Candor and the Candor Chronicles.
Okay.
What do you have to say on the matter?
I don't know. Where do we begin?
I think it was the Krypton Chronicle.
Isn't that what I said?
He said the Candor.
Well, you were talking about Candor.
Are they mini supermen?
I say that they
people.
are if they got out of the bottle, but inside the bottle they are not. Because why haven't they
Right.
got out?
Exactly.
They need to get under that full sunlight.
Or
I
Be
agree.
big.
Or Superman keeping them.
They need
captive.
But he is
vitamins.
also keeping them captive because they don't have a say in the matter.
Or wait a minute. Or is it some strange shit like they die if he uncorks?
No, it's not like a
No.
terrarium.
It kind of is
A
though.
bunch of pill bugs just
They're
roaming
just really
around.
fragile.
No.
Yeah, no way.
Do you think he has somebody like when he's like out in space or something? Do you think he has a member of the Justice League like come and like babysit them? Do you think he has like Batman stand outside the bottle and just watch it?
Wait, do they? He must feed them, right?
They're like sea monkeys.
Because how many resources can you have inside a jar?
Just a bottle you sprinkle on top.
Yeah.
They come to the surface.
Dude, does Candor have an economy?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do they trade? They don't have anything. It's in a bottle.
Right.
Sand.
No real estate.
Yeah.
We like to sell you a condo on Candor Lake.
I bet Superman laughs about that.
They ever like talk wise to him? He's like, "I'm out here, you're in there." He storms out. Man, yeah, I don't know what it's like. Do you think it's like they see God every day? They just look up out of the bottle and Superman's staring at him.
It's like Kent Farm.
Yeah, it is like the farm.
Does Superman shower in front of the bottle?
I hope not.
That'd be really rude.
He brings it with him.
No, but I just imagine it sitting on a table and it has like clear like line sight.
Superman does chaw and he spits it out in the bottle of Candor. He's like, I don't like you guys. That's why you stay small. Vengeful Superman, dude. But about that, we want to have somewhat of a table discussion here. So why don't we talk about comic shops, dude? What makes a good comic shop? What do you look for at them? What do you like about them? You know, any bad experiences, funny experiences, any good comic shop stories here nor there, wherever? You boys want to start off? I know you're well-traveled, Juan. You like to, travel land to land, often checking each city for their wares in the comic shops.
Yeah.
And then picking them bone dry. Bone clean.
I wish I had more time to spend in the back boxes,
But it sounds like you're pretty successful. What'd you get through some like cool comic shops across the land? It's fun going on a like vacation or a trip and getting a comic to come home with.
yeah. So I grew up mostly like with Michigan shops, but lately I've been traveling like northeastern, New York, Maine, Mass.
Wow.
Vermont doesn't have any very many good comic shops. I don't know what makes for a good comic shop. I personally, for me, it has to be back issues.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That's the main thing, dog. That's the operation.
Like I can appreciate a shop that just does modern, but
Comic City shouts out.
but it's not. I mean, that's not what I'm interested in at the moment.
I like when the pull is consistent, but but also
Would you like to give a shout out?
It's the little things.
I'm not gonna name drop, but I also like when you can go in and like see new key issues every time.
Yeah.
Like that's important to me.
Fresh inventory.
Fresh inventory,
Keep it moving.
Yeah,
specifically Silver Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like going to different shops, or just like, and it's hit or miss. You know, like driving down a fucking, strange road and you see a comic sign. It's like
Children of the Corn comic store.
I just roll the dice. And sometimes it works out.
Yeah, dude, I straight up went into a comic shop like this one time. It was kind of like Children of Corn. There's this one creepy guy in there, and he comes skulking out of the back room, and he's got every book issued by year and number, and it's some crazy, like, meticulous, like, only new stuff too, and it's weird. And he comes out, and it looked like he was gonna skin us alive. We had for the door quick. He was creepy, dude. He didn't want us to leave. I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fight a comic guy for my life. I can take him.
Yeah. I don't like meticulous, but I don't like completely
sloppy. Yeah, I know a place like that too. They don't even have the like labels spelled right. Like we have an inside joke. Me and my fiance, they wrote one. Deathstroke, try Death Stork. And I was like, no shot. I was like, that sounds kind of sick, but I was like, what are you doing? And they had just like random stuff everywhere. It made no sense.
Yeah. Like if I find that in
wild.
Like an antique shop, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That way I don't have to deal with the owner being there or shopkeep or whatever. So the thing that I hate most about comic shops are asshole shopkeeps.
Well, duh. Yeah, I hate unpleasant people too, Juan. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. But sometimes they are like the comic book nerd from The Simpsons. Like, they're real cynical, and they're like, ooh, like, don't bother me, dude. It's like, you just hang out in a comic shop. Just relax, guy. Make some friends. Right? It's like, just, come on. It's fine. Spread peace. It's a comic store. It's like, you're not better than me. Here's a question. Have you been to, or how do you feel about like a store where you'll go through and you'll dig through keys, or dig through any box for that matter, and you get to the counter and they're like, let me look those up?
There's a place like that in Vermont.
Really? I don't think I've actually ever been to one.
I would refuse to do business.
I would leave promptly.
And no one likes that place.
Damn.
Roasted.
Dirt on your name.
We went there. Joe, you and I went there, and you, I think, went up with that Watchman.
You've been implicated.
And he looked it up, remember? Do you remember that? Were you there? Was that you?
That would make me pretty angry. I'd say no.
You know what? No. Was it that place that had that black manna?
Yes, and I was trying to get that
That place was filthy.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Roy. His name's Roy. He's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Real menace? Oh, no. Damn.
I was trying to get a First Jubilee, and you were eyeing that Aquaman, and I think maybe a Watchman too. And every fucking thing we brought up to the counter, he's like, let me look that up.
And his inventory was whack. So there was like books everywhere, and he literally pawned it off like he just got home and hasn't had the chance to organize. But like,
it's been like
there.
that, dude.
Like you could smell it.
Yeah.
So
right. That moment's been 20 years.
I bet if you went back, it would look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or worse.
And he's probably got like bags of shit in his house. Real hoarder style.
No way.
He totally does.
That was
Whoa.
Fuck you, Roy.
Damn.
Crazy.
Slamming them.
Right.
I do. I don't know. I like going through keys. I love going through any fucking back issues. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. What about dollar bins?
Yeah.
You love them?
Yeah. Quarter, 50 cents. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're dirty.
The cheaper, the better. And I'll still ask for a discount. I'm getting 10 quarter books, motherfucker.
I want it for $1.
Oh, hell no.
That's sweet.
No, I usually pass up on all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just head straight for the keys.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
I like finding like shitty $30, $40 comics in those bins. That feels like a win to me.
Yeah.
Nice. Film
Like, I don't give a fuck about Archie comics, but I found a bunch of 12 centers the other day. And they're $1 a piece, so fucking why not? And they're in good shape.
I would actually like a cool Archie collection, but I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, that shit's convoluted.
Yeah.
Well, like the Golden Age is where all their first appearances. So you gotta go way back.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. You could do Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's actually kind of expensive, but not like unmanageable like most of the other stuff.
Right.
Or you could do Cheryl Blossom. Or you could do, I don't know, probably those two. I'd do Sabrina.
You know what?
It's a cool cover too. Archie's Madhouse, like 22.
There you go.
They're pretty cool.
You have to look it up.
Word.
It's got like a robot cover. It's pretty sick.
You know what I buy occasionally are those romance comics.
Do you read them?
No.
Where do you find them? I don't see
Random
any.
ass places, mostly antique stores.
I wouldn't mind finding some.
But I was listening to this other pod, and they talked
I
about
need
how
someone to
every
love.
romance cover is a girl crying. It's like, it's just about true. It's fucking hilarious.
Sounds romantic.
We wanted to use some in our wedding, but they're expensive. It's hard to find a bunch of them that we could like fucking destroy.
Yeah.
We need cheap ones that we can use for parts. But it's like, that's not looking feasible. They were all expensive at the Comic-Con too. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why? I'm not ripping up
It's
a
not thing, romance comics.
$20, $40 comic. Are you kidding me? I'm collecting it at that point. I'm not ripping it up. Fuck you. Where's your cheap ones? I'll buy them in bulk. Whatever, though.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I just realized around the podcast I said all that. I don't want to talk about that.
Well, I can edit whatever out.
I know.
Keep it in, man. That's
Now
how
you're
you-
being...
that's-
No, don't.
That's how you fucking open it.
Don't keep that. No, don't keep that in. I feel like we had a bunch of other stuff, and I just drifted off point. I needed correction in that moment.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been this whole time, but at the same time, that was just like, damn, it's a lot of disclosure. But well, you know what? Now we already ran with it. Who cares? I guess if they got that far, that's a chunk in the middle. We're still going, boys.
Hey, if you're a fan, you're a fucking fan. You're a junkie. That's it.
Yeah, dude. Junkies unite.
Yeah.
Junkies rule, dude. But yeah, I mean, do you have any books that you want to get heading into 2022?
Yeah, I got a lot. I mean,
What's at the top of your list? Like, what do you
top
list
of
for?
mine? Hulk 182.
You want Hulk 182 number one?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Is that the you want most heading into the year?
Yes, number one. Yeah.
Hammer and Anvil.
Yeah.
Second Wolverine cameo.
Yeah,
good book, though.
that's what I want.
The trio, dude.
Just like that, I think I could probably
And you
snap
got
off
Giant
quickly.
Size.
Yeah.
You'd have his first 4 overall appearances and his first 2 full appearances.
I've got the Sweet Wolverine collection.
Get X-Men #4. First time using the title. But also, those are big boys now, too. I actually was always looking at them, but it's like they're kind of out of reach a little
What's
bit.
his first patch appearance?
Isn't that Wolverine
It's
1?
Wolverine 1 with that black cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
his first ongoing, not the
Yeah.
miniseries.
All right, yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, that's Patch.
I've got the
The orange cover. The miniseries.
yeah, I've got the Frank Miller miniseries, but the Mr. Fix-It issue is sweet too.
Oh, with them in the tuxes?
Yeah, him and
The
Grey
blue
Hulk.
cover?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
I kind of want one.
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Dude, the Hulk rules. Immortal Hulk rules. I miss Immortal Hulk.
I never read it. I'll have to check it out.
You have to.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's that good.
I'll do it.
Don't miss it.
Don't
You
tempt me.
should also read Robin.
Robin's really good.
Yeah, we're gonna use
That's
this
the
as a
best
sales
ongoing.
pitch. Yeah, Robin's
Damien.
good. Yeah,
Damien.
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, he's up there.
It's like Mortal Kombat.
He's my favorite boy wonder. My favorite Robin is still Kelly from Return of the Dark Knight.
Your favorite.
Yeah. What's
Damn.
her last name? Kelly what?
Carrie Kelly.
Carrie Kelly, yeah.
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 You're telling me she's better than Dick Grayson?
Yeah.
No.
As Robin? I like Dick Grayson better as Nightwing.
I like Dick Grayson better as both.
Damn.
I do like her more than Tim Drake
Yes.
and
Jason Todd.
probably Jason Todd too.
Do you?
Yeah, but
I'd say Damien is 2.
Damien's my number 1, and then
Number 1. No, yeah.
Dick's my number 2.
I revise. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. I mean, he's Batman's son. He's lit.
That's his son.
That's his son, dog.
What, Talia?
Yeah.
And Dick's otherwise the coolest.
Right, but so
He's
so
like Batman
basically
Jr., but more
Damien
happy.
is Batman. He's the next Batman.
Of course. Blood right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could take on your father's mantle.
Yeah, no, get it.
And be way more efficient.
That would be a
He'd be
series
putting-
I would like to read, an ongoing Damien as Batman.
He would be putting a stop to things immediately.
Yeah.
it
He's
would
crazy.
be-
Imagine him in like peak form. He's only a child.
That's scary.
Yeah, like imagine him as like in his like fucking
Wait a
20s.
minute, does Damien Batman have a Robin?
No.
He'd probably work on his own.
Maybe at first, right, like Batman, but would he take?
I would be so down if he had one, though. I feel like every Batman could and should have a Robin at some point. Batman don't need to be running around solo.
I bet you Damian would
like
have
that
a
idea.
female Robin, though, because of all the strong female characters in his life.
What if they did, like, Damian is Batman and, like, Jason Todd has a kid, but Jason Todd gets killed, so then he takes in Jason Todd's son and trains him to be Robin. Wouldn't that be
crazy?
Wouldn't that be kind of sick? I mean, that's very cliche, but that's also, if they execute, it could be sick.
I would bring in a Pennyworth.
Pennyworth, but he remained a bachelor until his death.
Nice. I bet he was polishing a lot of knobs and waiting.
No, I do think he has a daughter, so I guess she could have a son.
Yeah, Daphne Pennyworth, and that Batman.
Velma?
No, that Batman 227 I just picked up as the last known appearance of her.
Oh, nice. Yeah. How about getting that? That's a cool cover.
I think her name's Daphne. All right.
Is it Julia? Wasn't she in a run not that long ago? Didn't they use her at the end of Snyder's run? Or,
That was such a long time ago.
yeah, regardless. No, I was just spitballing there. But, man, I haven't bought anything from a comic shop in a while.
I've
been
been
an
getting
eBay
myself
fiend.
into some big trouble. I'm staying away from eBay.
eBay's dastardly, dude.
Yeah.
Well, not only
Their
that,
influence
but
is
like,
great.
I just spent $4,000 on eBay.
I went to a comic book shop like last week, and I got a Silver Age Black Adam. So if you're listening to one of our earlier episodes, I said I might like do something random and get something like that. Well, that happened. And
the opportunity presented itself.
Earlier today, I went into another comic book shop and got a Silver Age Scarecrow. So
That's cool. Why would you fault yourself for getting 2 amazing books to add to the collection?
that's why I've been staying away from eBay, because it's like you go to a shop and like something's there, like so much more gratifying.
It is more gratifying. Damn, I do miss that more, but it's like some of the shops around me haven't just been like reloading the way they used to.
Yeah, it's hard to find, but when you do find it,
It's like the timing's
you
off.
have to get it.
Or things go online now first. It's hard.
Do shops do that mostly too? Like put their good shit on eBay?
Depends. I mean, it's a good way to do it. You could sell to anybody in the country. Or the world, really.
Yeah.
If you're not, that's a total disadvantage. Just being a little brick and mortar shop with no like internet resources. We rely on you visually seeing us.
You'd have to have a shit ton of customers.
Yeah, but how do you get any? You'd have to make sure you're on a walkable street.
Well,
I feel like it's gotta be tough anyways, being brick and mortar anywhere.
You'd have to cater to fucking soccer moms buying birthday gifts for fucking kids who like superheroes.
Superman and Batman. Easy.
Yeah.
That's what you just say every time.
No,
Your kid-
Spider-Man's the trifecta.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Spider-Man's lit.
It's
Every kid does love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Every adult
Because
likes
anybody
Spider-Man.
could be under the
Well, I mean,
costume.
you said soccer moms. I thought they'd be getting them for their kids as birthday gifts.
Yeah.
That's what he was insinuating.
Blame it on me.
What the? Damn.
Yeah.
How'd you like Spider-Man?
Ooh. I liked everything except for sitting in a theater during a pandemic, but
Trust me, mine had its issues too.
it was good. I liked it the best of the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I think they
it
got
was-
better in ascending order. I think,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 in order, worst to best.
Yeah.
It's always had a good cast of villains, but it just hasn't been like a complete movie until
There's
now.
not like pop.
It always felt like filler for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It did. It should be like the leading the charge.
Right?
It's their biggest character.
Well, is it because of Sony?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Even
why.
though, even then, still, you can do better. You always can.
Yeah.
Well, DC needs to do better too.
Yeah, they're far
Yeah, but the
behind.
Snyder cut was I appreciated it.
It was okay. It was a
It
lot
was
longer.
better than the original,
Yeah.
Way better.
but
I mean, it had Darkseid.
Darkseid's cool.
yeah.
Do love me some Darkseid.
That
Let's see
opening
more
battle
Darkseid.
was worth it. That was enough for me to. Earth's fucking like ancient mightiest heroes against Darkseid. That was cool as fuck. I guess I liked it a little bit more than you guys.
No, I appreciated Darkseid.
I think I like Shazam the most outside of like is like part of the DC Universe stuff. I mean, otherwise you can really just go back to like the Dark Knight series. Nothing's been that amazing. of the new stuff.
I agree. That's my favorite.
I just like
trilogy.
Shazam out of the new stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new Batman movie.
Me too. I'm excited to see that. March,
Yeah.
a couple months away.
And then I'm just gonna wait till it streams a month later on HBO Max.
46 days later.
Who is your favorite Batman villain
Villain, cinematic or just in general?
In general,
in general?
I'll answer cinematic too. Jack Nicholson, and then
So Joker.
yeah, but in general, that's a tough one. He has a lot of cool
I
villains.
like the ventriloquist and Scarface.
Not like Riddler or Scarecrow. No, not Scarecrow.
I mean, I like them all, but I like that for some reason. It just seems
Ra's al
weird to me.
Ghul.
Yeah, I like Ra's. I like the mix of those two families, the Bat family.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Ra's al Ghul is pretty cool. Fucking Ra's al Ghul, dude.
I like Jack Nicholson too. I think Joaquin Phoenix did a good Joker too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's my favorite Joker.
I still say Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
I don't know.
He was
Like,
the Joker. He was
Like
good.
a crime boss.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it was
he
good.
looked the part. He was crazy.
You know what? I think my problem is I never liked Michael Keaton as Batman, so I never really got into the movie.
Michael Keaton. I like Michael Keaton Batman.
I do too.
I don't
just-
like a balding Bruce Wayne. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a better Batman than a Bruce.
Yeah, but at least he would go out and do stuff as Bruce. I hate that Batman's gotten away from that, from like being like a normal guy, or like at least fronting, like kind of having some semblance of a life. I'm always in the bat suit and I'm crying and like he's always so sad now, dude. It's like he has a social life. He's like Playboy billionaire.
Yeah.
It's like, why doesn't Batman just act normal like during the day and then be Batman at night? Like he don't gotta be Batman all day and all night. Like relax, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to treat him like he's insane or something. It's like, no,
He is
he's
insane.
yes, but he don't gotta be that crazy. He's like, you do it at night, dude.
Well, okay, so that's the great thing about DC and the
I miss the old
multiverse
takes.
and everything is that you can have two different Batmans. There's infinite Batmans.
One Batman.
What?
One Batman to rule them all.
Batman's kind of different from all the other Justice League characters.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's not
'Cause he's a man?
superhuman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Does he have superhuman intellect?
Here's a question: is he smarter or dumber than Lex Luthor?
I think he's dumber.
Yeah. I think he's a better detective.
Agreed.
He's a better
He's got better intuition.
strategist, maybe.
No.
No, Lex is.
Well, then how
He
does
don't
Lex
got
always
that.
get foiled? Batman always
Lex
wins.
can't fight nobody unless he's in a robot suit, which can be crushed by Superman.
Thank you.
Acting like Superman ain't a genius too. He's like, I'm just gonna crumple you up.
Superman is probably just as smart as Batman. I'd give it to. I'd give it to Batman, but like not by much. Superman's kind of slept on for like.
Being a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
so.
I mean, Darkseid made Batman his right hand, not Superman.
That's true.
I wouldn't say he's smarter.
All right, I gotta run something in real quick. Sorry.
All right.
You can keep going.
Are you rejoining the pod?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Cool. All right, Joe.
So what else should we talk about?
That's a good one. I don't actually have any clue. Why'd the riffing run out? How about, how do you like your killer croc you got? Isn't that sick?
Oh shit! Shout out to Nicole.
Shouts out.
She picked me out a really good comic book. It's a graded 8.5, first Killer Croc, first Jason Todd. I mean, that almost completes like all the key issues I want in my Batman collection, so that was really cool.
Yeah, you don't really have that much left to really fill in. You need like a Clayface and Batman Beyond maybe, which I know is
like
already
an
on
issue
radar.
1. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I really want to focus on Marvel, but
get a Batwoman.
That'd be pretty cool too.
Get a Dude, those are actually expensive now. They're like as much as a Martian Manhunter.
All the
almost.
Batman stuff is.
Martian Manhunter's Detective Comics. I want one so bad. They're so expensive. If you
Like-
had to choose between that or a Legion of Superheroes, which would you pick?
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, so would I. If you had to pick that or Wonder Woman 98, the first Silver Age Wonder Woman,
Pick the first Silver Age Wonder Woman.
over the Martian Manhunter?
That's tough. No, I'd go with the Martian Manhunter because that's early detective, and
What about Mr. Freeze?
yeah, I would do it over Mr. Freeze.
Word. I'm trying to think, is there any other big boys that would be around that range that you could even pick out of? So it seems like you want that one the most. Well, okay, would you rather have that or Brave and the Bold 28 for Justice League?
Brave and the Bold 28.
Yeah, that's the right choice. Now,
Would you rather an Avengers or Brave and the Bold?
Brave and the Bold. I would really want an Avengers because that would be so cool in the box. But I like the Justice League more than the Avengers. I'll be straight up. They're way cooler. The Avengers are cool, but the Justice League is unparalleled. So I'd rather have that. I don't know if it's the better investment, but I feel like it's always going to be worth at least, a lot. I don't need to even think about the number. But, it's cool. Starro, too.
Yeah.
Starro's a sweet villain. Plus, yeah, Justice League. Come on. What about a Daredevil 1 or a Thor? Journey into Mystery.
I would do a Daredevil 1. Not just on speculation talk or like value, like just personally, I'm a bigger fan of Daredevil than I am Thor, so I would just like for my personal collection would appreciate that more.
Iron Man or Thor?
I would do an Iron Man for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would do a Thor.
I would take the Thor.
I think I would do Thor over Daredevil too.
So would I.
Oh, that's crazy.
Thor's sick, dude. Daredevil's sweet, but Thor is Thor. Well, let's see.
I guess I just haven't read any Thor.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was first collecting, like when I didn't really know much, I used to be drawn to like cool Thor covers. Like I remember buying one that had like Hela on it. It's got like the red background. That was always cool. I used to have a Beta Ray Bill. I like the whole Thor idea. Asgard.
This might be kind of too simple, but I've always thought like the Hulk was kind of the strongest out of like that Avengers crew.
Yeah.
And so I've always gravitated like him over Thor instead of liking both kind of thing.
I see.
Yeah.
I was a late adopter of Hulk. I didn't see the appeal at first, but now I understand.
Yeah.
I'm a believer.
I'd much rather have a Hulk over a Thor.
So would I, actually.
Facts.
Yeah. I would love a Hulk. Who wouldn't?
Right?
Gold Book, honestly, is an issue 2 of that 6-issue miniseries because that's the first Green Hulk.
Yeah.
Second
I would
overall
love
appearance. That. Like, I think that's a slept-on book. I mean, even though it's still, like, really expensive.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to spend that much money, that would be kind of a book to target.
There ain't too many Hulk books. It's Wolverine in his first appearances, mostly.
Yeah. First Thunderbolts, all the McFarlane covers, especially the ones with Wolverine, are pretty sweet.
Doc Samson.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
Abomination.
That was in
Rocket.
That was in a different title though.
I know.
That wasn't in Hulk.
Yeah, I know. You guys
Fuck
are
you,
naming
dude.
villains, dude. Damn.
You nerd.
You're just naming villains, dude. I was just jumping in. I was like, you got that one. You're being rude.
Rocket Raccoon. I picked one up in an antique store for $1.
Wow.
I've never got a steal that good at an antique store.
No, I still paid like $200-$300 for my Poison Ivy.
An antique store?
Yeah, it's actually, they kind of run like a mini comic shop out of it. It's lit. They have like a big nice Venom in the case, and they have some other stuff. They have like a First Vision, and they get like real keys up in there. New and old. They got a good mix. They have a first Talia al Ghul in there, and I need to actually go and buy it. I want one of those bad. That's been at the top of my list for a while. Detective 411. Then I would have the whole squad. I got Roz, I got Damien, and the variant for Damien.
Yeah, I've got
And
a
I'd have her.
Talia. I don't have
You have a Talia?
Yeah, I don't have the.
I don't have one.
That'd be cool.
What's the other one? The League.
The League of Shadows. I was
Yeah, I don't know. Were you guys talking like big keys?
Yeah, we were just
Or saying
this or that.
would you rather like an Avengers or a Justice League at that time?
You got need to throw
Justice League.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
out. Yeah.
I don't know. What's some like mid-level players that are kind of comparable? Like who would be comparable to Punisher?
Would you rather have a Blade or a Ghost Rider?
Blade.
Ghost Rider.
Ooh, Blade.
I do love Blade though.
I like them both, but Blade is just I don't know.
Wesley Snipes or Nicolas Cage?
Exactly.
I don't know. Nicolas Cage is pretty sick as Ghost Rider.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes was very sweet.
Man.
Hey, I just watched those recently. Third one sucks though.
Yeah.
First two they're great. First one, awesome.
Sure.
How do you feel about buying like independent publisher books or keys? Like
I
not
bought a lot.
big
I mean,
two.
I used to get a lot just in my general pull all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly Image, but some like was it like Boom and Some other bullshit.
I've only really done Image, and I used to do a lot of Image, but not so
Dynamite.
much anymore.
No.
Like, it didn't really seem to stick.
I feel like they had a lot of output in 2016 on or whatever, something like that. And then they just fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
They stopped putting stuff out consistently. And then, I don't know, some of the people making stuff are just making weird ideas that I was not interested in. I don't know. I've just been a faithful Big 2 guy. But I like to buy keys that are of other publishers.
Yeah.
Like Crow, Caliber. That was in Westland.
Oh, nice.
That was sweet. Too bad they closed before.
Next to Skateland.
No. The Skateland's closed.
I like getting older non-Big 2 books.
I like Spawn.
Charlton.
Charlton.
Charlton's cool.
They were
What was
owned
the
by DC.
rival to Marvel for that little stretch of time? Atlas?
I thought Atlas was Marvel.
Yeah, wasn't that them in DC doing the...
No, I thought it was Stan Lee had a in-law or someone who
I don't
tried
know.
to run a little comic book business.
I don't buy it.
Against
All right,
him.
I'll look it up.
Let's take it to Google.
Yeah. Let's riff while he looks.
I thought I could be totally misremembering, but that's what I thought. But I will find those occasionally, and I will buy them.
Did you see somebody was trying to sell NFTs on Stan Lee's Twitter account?
No.
They were trying to pump him up. It's like, why are you using the dead guy's Twitter account to pump merchandise and weird stuff? Let him rest, dude.
Yeah,
Be respectful.
I agree.
It's just why are they always trying to take advantage of that guy? It's crazy. I hear his handlers are weird.
So
Can't confirm
So
though.
Atlas Comics
Okay.
evolved into Marvel, but I wonder if there was.
Atlas and Timely.
That's what I was saying.
That's just pre-Marvel. It was still Marvel as a company, though. It was just a rebrand.
Right. Under the Marvel name.
I thought you were talking about Amalgam for whatever reason.
But
Yeah.
there were these books that came out in the early 80s, maybe late 70s, I want to say.
Oh,
under that
are you
title.
talking about what? They have a Netflix series right after Daredevil. What's her name? Jessica Jones?
No, I don't
Is
think he's
that,
talking about that. No, that's something else.
So it is a different. So Atlas
Nah, I didn't read
Seaboard.
that. Ain't
Atlas
that.
Seaboard is the term comic book historians and collectors use to refer to the 1970s line of comics published as Atlas Comics by the American company Seaboard Periodicals to differentiate from the 1950s Atlas Comics, a predecessor of Marvel.
Okay.
So 20 years later, they're running against Atlas, who hasn't become Marvel yet.
What? I lost me. All I know is I will find these comics from time to time, and they're low budget Marvels, from that era.
Wow.
And they're the knockoff, so you know how they do. You have Conan, and you have
Sword guy.
yeah, yeah. All right. So this is Sword Guy number 3.
Sword guy the Viking.
I do miss
The
old
aluminum
newsprint,
gentleman.
though. The aluminum. What? That's funny.
Sounds like a member of the Doom Patrol.
Yeah, that shit's off the hook.
Predates X-Men.
Technically, yeah. They were the inspiration.
Yeah,
A bunch of weirdos and a guy in a wheelchair following him around.
yeah.
Yep. Sounds like the same premise to me.
Wait, and then what about Challengers? Didn't they come before too?
Yeah. They're what, Showcase 6? Or is it 9?
No, it's 6.
6. 9's Lois Lane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Oops. Getting all
You're
twisted.
right.
Yeah. Number 6 though. I've been looking at those.
Me too.
They're cool. I've thought about it so many times.
I found a okay one not too long ago for 600. If I was gonna splurge on a book, that would have been kind of cool.
I like Showcase books.
Me too.
They hit different.
Yeah.
I have 2. I have Adam Strange and the Space Ranger. I just got some space stuff in the middle. They're only a couple issues apart.
It's my Grundy showcase,
Yes.
Yeah.
Silver Age Grundy.
and then so is my Spectre.
I have one of them too.
And
Silver
then
Age Spectre.
I feel like I have one other showcase book.
Yeah, the Atom.
Yep, that's what you got me. That's just a sweet cover.
Yeah, the Atom rules. Especially after Identity Crisis.
Facts.
His wife's crazy.
I picked up that Identity Crisis at a comic shop near Port Huron last time I was out here. So
Nice. That was a good read.
I like anything Crisis. That's my favorite part of the DC universe. Actually.
Oh man, we're crushing through Crisis.
We've read almost everything.
Yeah, we're getting to the end.
What was your favorite Crisis?
Honestly, Identity Crisis by far.
If that counts as one of the crises, then yes.
Yeah, it's got crisis in the name, doesn't it? Does it have to do with the crisis?
It's not like a crisis. It's like a crisis. It's not like this.
It's just a crisis.
It's
on
not
its
like
own.
the sky turns red and oh no, the multiverse, it's going away again. It's like oh no, someone got murdered. We gotta find out who done it.
Okay, so it doesn't affect the multiverse at all? or
No,
does?
it's just crisis in name only. It's not a crisis. Jeff Johns wasn't sniffing this one, so you know what I'm saying. So yeah, no, I guess that don't count as a crisis. It's more like Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis.
If you don't count that one, then I liked Infinite Crisis.
Yeah, I think so too. Infinite Crisis. The original Crisis, I understand its importance and all that, but I just don't feel like it aged well. Like I was bored. Like it was kind of boring. Like the teams uniting were cool, and I like the Anti-Monitor, and I like the whole storyline and all that. But
Seeing the first appearance of him was really cool,
yeah,
but it was a little slow.
it took a long time. It was just all set up of like gathering teams for issues and issues. So I was like, oh man, it was a chore to read. I'll say it's not bad. It's just it takes time and determination. But George Perez is cool.
What's your favorite Crisis?
That Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Why?
I don't know. I just have a thing for like origins, I guess. I don't know. Plus, I like
makes
goofy
sense.
characters. I like people like Commandy and Anthro and fucking Psycho Pirate and shit like
The
that.
artwork on that was insane.
Yeah, Psycho Pirate. He just puts a mask on and makes you feel some type of way.
I have almost all the Commandy shit. I have all the Anthro stuff.
I have a first Commandy. Commandy's cool.
I just bought like a 60 book collection.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of that $4,000 on eBay.
Nice.
Okay.
Flex.
It's a tear.
It was a slow burn, which is kind of dumb. That's that when you're talking about the addictive quality of eBay, that's where you get in trouble. It's like, oh, I'm just bidding $20-$40 here. It's like every fucking night though. Shit adds up.
Yeah.
I look a lot, but I don't touch a bit out unless I'm going fucking, like spear a fish, dude. Like I'm hovering over it, dude, with my spear gun. I'm ready to get this fish, dude, while I'm hunting.
Me too.
Once I'm ready,
look at it
dude.
for days.
Yeah, dude, I shoot the poison dart right in that seller's neck, and I take the book for the best price ever. I need to find my next target.
But regardless, it does add up.
Yeah, it does. Quick, but 'tis the season, so I want to find something cool soon.
Yeah.
I'm on the lookout, hoping some auctions go my way. I'd really like an Electro.
I hope nothing comes my way.
Do you set up notifications on your eBay?
No, I just look meticulously. I even have a couple different methods of farming through things.
Yeah.
So I check both like at least once a day probably. It's kind of habitual. Like if I'm bored or something or got time, I'll just scroll through, see if there's anything good. Because you could pounce on a good best offer,
Yeah.
or you can. It's kind of a bummer seeing auctions though, because they usually last like 6 days, so it's like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I hate too when motherfuckers bid it up days in advance.
Yeah. Why?
Well, it's always the last second that really kills you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, both.
You got to be prepared.
Yeah, I read some tips once about like different search terms you could use to find like misspellings.
Different variations, yeah. I do that too.
Oh, you guys are wild.
No, people slip up. If they'll miss one word or something won't show up in a certain queue. Like I've looked up I'll even look up like publisher. Like I'll type in like Fawcett Comics and I'll sift through to see anything cool, like old Shazam stuff, Golden Age stuff. I could find a lot more that way.
I like to see how many people are watching because like if
I
that's
ignore
something like that's like
I
a
don't
lot
care
of
who's
people have their
watching,
eye on, it seems a little more desirable.
I just buy what I like.
I like looking like at the last minute, like auctions that are ending.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do ending
soonest.
soonest.
Yeah, I do ending soonest
See if you
too.
could snag something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been burned on that though. Fucking
That's-
second printing carnage.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Scrolling through newly listed, that's how I found the Killer Croc for the price I got it for. So I'm like,
That
let's
was
go.
sweet.
Yeah, it's like $45.
Wow.
So I was like, deal. This is checkout. I was pumped. It's not too often you find a good deal like that anymore, though. You got to really look.
Juan got me a Justice League issue 2, Justice League of
That's awesome.
America.
You got a set going. Got to get the whole run.
Gotta get the first 10.
The first 10 issues, actually, every single one has a really cool cover.
Because Justice League is cool.
Especially issue 3,
Yeah.
that black cover where they're all on the,
You should start a run.
yeah.
Do it. What's the longest run you've collected?
Oh, that's tough. Probably Immortal Hulk with that, what did they do? Like 50 issues?
Yeah, plus the annuals.
That Superman run that we collected with Tomasi,
Yeah.
that was probably pretty similar in length.
Do you want to collect old stuff and do a whole run? Like, would you want a Silver Age run of a certain character?
The longest would probably be Batman for me, because I have like the year one stuff in addition to my keys.
But, like, would you get in the fillers and non-keys in between all the Batmans that you have?
It's just such a long con. I have so many keys that I'm looking forward to that I feel like I could kind of fill that stuff in later versus like jumping in on the stuff that's appreciating quicker.
Word. Makes sense.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, my philosophy on that is now, anytime I'm digging through boxes, to just buy any Batman and Detective, or Amazing Spider-Man comics. I don't care if they're like in dollar bins. I'm buying.
Just get the whole run?
Yeah.
Even if I have duplicates, because you can, like, that shit always sells. Like, that, it retains its value. All three of those do.
It's like the S&P 500 index fund.
Yeah, just all the way up.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a fourth title that holds its value, like, no matter what?
No, probably just Spider-Man, Batman stuff. It's so immensely popular. I feel like Superman, there's a lot of books you don't care about.
On a books you don't care about.
The majority.
That's sad.
Although I find myself buying more, I'll buy like old action. You know. Okay, so here's my fourth criteria. That would just be any Silver Age comic, like I said earlier with those Archies. So if it's got 12, 15 cents on it, I can buy it.
See, I don't know. That adds up to me because then you'll have so many books.
I kind of want to do the
Have
first
some.
100 Spider-Man.
Want to do the first 100 Spider-Man?
That'd be kind of sick.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
I already got a lot of the top 10 out.
That's the
But think if
hardest
you
part.
collected every single Silver Age book that ever existed.
I'd be so happy.
That'd
I
be a
have all
whole freaking room full.
I mean, there are people like that.
I would be so happy, dude.
I've seen
I'd have
people
everything.
do their
Nice.
collections on.
That'd be so
on
sick.
YouTube.
A whole room for your comics.
That'd be cool. Ted has one.
Oh, insane.
Yeah, he's flexing.
You probably have enough for a room.
Oh yeah, but it's like it costs so much money to fucking like. I would want to display everything nicely, and it's like
Yeah.
it runs up there, you know. I don't know.
I want to collect big runs, though. The biggest one I have is Deathstroke from the 90s. I have the whole thing, though.
How many issues that run you?
1 through 60 plus 4
Okay.
annuals.
Sure.
Got them all now. I even have a couple duplicates, and I have a signed copy. It's cool.
There you go.
I'm all the way through. Well, only a few of them are actual big keys, like the Joker cover towards the end, and the last issues are pretty like scarce. So I don't know. It
I
was
like
just something
finding
fun to
those
do.
last issues.
I got a lot of them out of a dollar bin, so it was fun hunting.
Yeah.
I just pick up a bunch of them. I left with like 13 one day. I was like, whoa, this place got the whole run. So I had to start ordering them on eBay towards the end, though. I couldn't find them anywhere. I picked every comic shop like in Southeast Michigan clean.
I would love to. I love all of those Silver Age DC books, but in terms of Marvel, I would like to do a Submariner run.
That'd be pretty cool.
That is sweet.
You should do Iron Man. I'll get Captain America. I'm just kidding.
I would do Hulk.
Do Hulk. Get a whole Hulk. Oh, that wouldn't sell well. I feel like
Fuck
there's
it.
so much Hulk. You do have a lot of Hulk already, though. You could just get a whole bunch of Hulk.
You got way more Hulk than I do.
You got a lot of Hulk.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Hulk.
I don't got a lot of
But
Hulk.
not a lot of early Hulk.
The Hulk.
You're right though. I do have like an oddly large size Hulk collection for some reason. I think just because I just always buy those books when I see them. I have fucking way too many comic books.
Do you have any action figures or statues?
Yes, I have some like McFarlane toys
Nice.
and a bunch of like Star Wars Kenner shit when they re-released it.
Boba Fett?
Not the I had those original toys, but
What?
the ones that came out in the 90s.
Nah.
No, the aughts.
Aughts.
You know what I'm talking about? When they did the trilogy re-release.
Oh.
And you probably don't because you would have been probably pretty young. But I don't know. I have all of those in bins. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't care about action figures. I don't give a fuck.
I just have a statue.
You know? I mean, a cool statue.
It's a
I
fucking
could be
sick
down with
statue. It's on my work desk. It sits right there. It's like a trophy. Shazam just stares at me.
that. Oh, that's cool.
It's cool.
I had a Spider-Man
Shouts out Joe.
hanging from a Green Goblin sled action figure type thing.
I have a Pa Kent action figure in its original case.
Yeah, dude, it's actually pretty sick.
Mint condition.
Mint.
Yeah, I'm glad I never got into the like whole, what is it, Funko shit.
No.
Oh my god, that shit is so stupid. It's not like I don't know, it's just like a money suck.
It's kind of like a large version of something you get out of like a vending machine.
If you can find it literally anywhere,
Like where you put-
is it really that valuable?
Yeah, you put some quarters in, you push the slot, and that rolls out. Oh boy. It's like a big one of them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
But regardless, whatever, people like what they like. It couldn't be me. I don't want to do that. Yeah. I don't dabble in anything outside of comics, really.
so if you listen to Comic Book Junkies and you collect Funkos, you're all good.
Yeah.
Not by me. That shit sucks.
I don't mind as long as you don't bother me about it.
Word.
You don't want to see someone's collection.
No.
Show me a pyramid of like fucking Pennywise and Marge Simpson and Spock. It's like, okay, dude.
That's an eclectic group.
Beatles.
Bugs Bunny, Tomb Raider.
Ouch.
The Beatles. Yeah, good. All four of them. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. You asked earlier, like, what other books I was like that were on my radar besides the Hulk. Oh, a Fantastic Four 48.
That'd be a good one to get.
Yeah, that is. It's so expensive though.
It's insane.
$125. I ripped a guy off, and he. I gave him like a Batman 1 from the New 52, and like the second appearance of Harley Quinn, and I was just like some other like bull, and he gladly took it, and he gave me money off of that, and it was only like $125.
Oh my god!
And I just walked out, and I was just like, no way. We were literally out in Royal Oak. I drove home. Went right back home. I was like, this is going to be a dedicated trip. I'm getting that thing. Went back maybe it was the next day. It was immediate, though. I was on top of it. It's like, I can't leave without that. Fantastic 448. That's really when it changed gears, because Fantastic 449, I got that at Big Ben's for $75 back in the day. And it's just like, I was just like, I want bigger keys now. That was like the first one that got me like, Ever since, I've been going crazy. It's bad, dude. I need to stop.
Yeah.
We've all been going crazy.
I'd really like a
We're
48,
junkies, dude.
a 49, and a 52.
Yeah, get a 52. Go buy a Black Panther right now.
No.
That'd be pretty sick. Yeah. I just really want a Ghost Rider, dude.
I'd like a Moon Knight.
Good luck.
Yeah, right?
They're expensive. Everything's expensive. Pain.
Everything is expensive.
Would you rather have a Punisher or a Moon Knight?
Punisher.
What, an Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Punisher.
Punisher. Just because of the
I love my Moon Knight, though. It was a
because
gift.
it's tied to Amazing Spider-Man.
It's got sentimental value. But if you're saying if I had to purchase one, I'd get better Punisher before I got another or a higher grade Moon Knight. Yeah, for sure. Punisher's just got lasting power. He don't need cult popularity. He's just like mainstream. They're trying to do my man's dirty, though. I feel like they're going to take guns away from him. They're going to make him get rid of the skull or something soon. They're trying to take out my man's. They're assassinating his character.
It's okay as long as Microchip's there.
Microchip probably won't. Microchip probably won't be there, dude. He's gonna be gone.
He's my favorite sidekick, I think.
Top 5 sidekicks.
He's right up there with Harold.
Damn. What time are we at on this?
1 hour.
Wow. Is that all?
That's it.
Look at that.
Nailed it.
Do you say we call it there, gentlemen?
All right. That's all she wrote.
Bye.
You know where to catch us. You know who to tell about us. We appreciate you. Later.